Hello, good morning, everyone. It's Thursday. It's April the 23rd, and welcome back, my friends, to the show that never seems to end, 5A, Distance Learning. Today, in math class, we're just gonna it's basically a little bit of review. They're called quizzes on Khan Academy, but they're not, I don't want you to think of them as a quiz. It's mostly just a practice. So, yeah, I just want to review multiplying decimals. The things that we went over yesterday, you guys asked good questions. You seem to have a good understanding of what we're doing. The multiplying itself isn't hard, but it's counting the decimal places I think that gets tricky. But you guys understand it. At least what I saw yesterday, it was encouraging. So don't worry about it today, just a little bit of more practice. In language arts, there's a mini lesson that you could watch where I explain it a bit more, but we get to read selection from Wonder today. It's called Wake Me Up When September Ends. And September's usually the first month of school in the United States. So for Augie, that's basically like, okay, this has been the first month and this is how I feel. So he kind of reviews a little bit of what's gone on. We've met some of the characters so far, but it's only been one time, or maybe you see him in one situation. Here he kind of summarizes maybe a little bit more, so it's a little interesting to read that way. We just have to find words that maybe we don't know or aren't real confident in, sort of challenge words, and define those and send them to the teacher today. But that's basically it. In English class, there's just some comprehension questions about the reading. So you could I would do the questions maybe along with the reading. I would at least have them. That way you're kind of thinking about it as you go through, because the first question is at the beginning of the reading, and the last one kind of is at the end. So it would be good to do it that way. But the questions are just about the things that we read today. Augie talks about homeschooling and how it's a little different than what he's doing now, and we get to see some reasons why he thinks it's different and how it's different. And Augie's had a lot more people looking at him, which is his big fear, is that people will stare at him and make comments and things. And you get to see now, after a month, how he feels about that. So it's interesting to look at. That's all we have to do today is just answer. There's 3 questions. Just send them to the teacher before the end of the day. And in science class, we're going to have a little Zoom meeting. And we can talk about how the science experiment went. I know there were some hurdles with finding the materials and things because we're stuck at home and it's kind of hard to go out and get those things. So if we weren't able to actually do the experiment, don't worry. That's not really what we're going to go over. It's more about answering the questions, which you could do just by watching the video. And that's all I wanted to talk about today, was just answer those questions and see kind of what you guys thought, how it went. I saw some of you doing the experiment. It was excellent. So I want to talk about your experiences and how it was. That's the fun part about doing experiments, is you get to do stuff. It's a little harder now that we're so far apart, but I think sharing today will be good. So yeah, that's all we have to do. I would just have those questions that we finished on Tuesday, just to kind of have those handy or have them in mind, and then we'll share some of our answers, and yeah, it'll be all good. So that's at 12:45 today. There's a Zoom class where we get to do that in science, but that's Thursday for today, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.